The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 28 and 29, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on July 13th, 1975, in Philadelphia.
At the time of death, the Jamil saw three awkward persons, very fearsome in appearance, with ropes in their hands. They had twisted faces and deformed bodily features, and their hair stood on end. They had come to take a Jamil away to the shelter of Yamaraj. The Jamil became extremely bewildered when he saw them. His small child, Narayana, was playing a little distance off, and with tearful eyes and great anxiety, he called the name of his son very loudly, 3 times, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana.
Is that 3 times?
It said in manuscript. It said manuscript said 3 times.
Who said in the manuscript? There is no 3 times. Not Nara, 3 times, 1. Oh Nara, that's all. So, did I say 3 times? No, it is not said here. Should correct it. Once, hey, oh Nara. There is no reason of calling 3 times. There is no mention here. Once he said it. Sapasa hastyang strin drishtva purushan ati darunan vakra tunyan anudharomna atmanang netumagata dure kirinaka satyam putrang narayanahavam plavitina sarupina uchai rajuha. Very loudly, Narayan, like that. That's all. Uchchaya juhavo akulendriya. So you edited it? Not yet? So you should keep at least what is there. So, this is the position at the time of death. Sometimes you'll find the dying man is crying, akulendriya, tearful eyes. Cannot express, it's not practice. But he was given the chance. Krishna gave him the consent when the child was born to keep his name Narayan. This is Krishna's mercy. That this rascal was my devotee, and now he is so fallen. All right, he is attracted to his children. So he gave the consent. Now keep your son's name Nara. Sarvasya chahang ridishan nivishta. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Matta smriti jnanam apohanam. Krishna says, from me, everything, remembrance and forgetfulness come. Those who want to forget Krishna, Krishna helps him to forget. All right to forget. It does not give, does not dictate from the within. And one who is foolishly in bad association, unfortunately forgets Krishna, then Krishna gives him chance. Offenders are very nuisance. Krishna, too much offender, purposefully, Guru Vaishnava, his position is very big. But by chance, if one forgets Krishna, Krishna does not forget. Therefore in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Apite suduracharam bhajati mamanandava sadhureva samantam sammak babusita. Practice, we are practiced to so many bad habits, life after life in this material condition. Sometimes one is engaged in devotional service to the Lord, may, on account of old practice, he commits some sinful activity. Krishna forgives him. He knows that he is sincere, but on account of his old practice, he has done something mistake. There is a verse, Sapadamulang bhajatam priyas. Somehow or other you become recognized by Krishna, priya. Krishna may know that he is sincerely trying to do something for another. Krishna does not require your service or my service. He is self-service. If we render service, that is good for us. Krishna is recognized, now he has again begun service, that's nice. So to such person, Krishna excuses. Sapadamulang bhajatam priyas. That verse, now I forget, there is a verse like. So the Ajamil, young man, on account of association with a prostitute, he lost his good character and began to maintain the prostitute by stealing, by cheating, one after another. So, by mistake, or on account of the age, he became captivated by the prostitute. So Krishna was watching. Therefore, he gave him this chance that on account of his affection towards the child, he will at least repeat Narayan, 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 come, Narayan, take your food, Narayan, sit down. The Bhavagrahi Janardana. Krishna is so kind. He takes the purpose or the essence because the holy name has its effect. So although this Ajamil, by his foolishness, he was attached to the material body of the sun, but because he was chanting Narayana, Krishna was taking that as somewhere or other he is chanting. The importance of chanting is so nice. So do not give up chanting. Then Krishna will protect you. This is the example. Hare Krishna, you practice. Naturally, when you are in danger, he will say, Hare Krishna. This must do. If you are practiced to do something, chant Hare Krishna. then you are saved. So it is not difficult. Sincerely chant, try to avoid offense. Don't try to fall down purposefully for sense gratification. That is very dangerous. He purposefully did not fall down. Circumstance came in contact with a prostitute, could not help him. So circumstantially he fell down, not by willingly. This should be noted. Willingly doing, that is very great offense. But circumstantially there is every chance, because we are fallen and practice to man practices life after life, because material life means sinful life. You see, the old people, they do not care. They do not know even this is sinful. We say no illicit sex, no meat eating, no intoxication, and no gambling. So Western people will think, what is this nonsense? These are the preliminary facilities for a human being, and this man is denying. They do not know him. Some of our students left this institution. They thought that Swamiji is denying the primary necessities of life. They are so dull that they cannot understand this is sinful. Not only an ordinary common man, even a big man, Lord Jetland in England. So, one of my godbrothers went to preach, and Lord Jetland, Marquis of Jetland, he was known as Lord Runanse. He was governor of Bengal. In our college days, he came to our college, Scotchman. A very gentleman and inclined to philosophy. So he asked this godbrother, can you make me Brahmana? So he proposed, yes, why not? You follow these rules and regulations, you'll become Brahmana. So when he heard the rules and regulations, no illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, he said, oh, it is impossible. It is not possible. He flatly refused. In our country, it is not possible. So it is a very difficult job. But if one is able to give up these sinful activities, then his life is very pure. He becomes purified. And unless one is purified, he cannot chant Hare Krishna, neither he can understand Krishna consciousness. Jisham tu antagatam papam jananam punna karmanam te dandamaha ninmukta bhajanti mamidirabbha. This Krishna says, one who has ended the process of sinful activities and engaged in pious activities, such person can become a firm devotee. So these four principles, as we have recommended, you must follow. There is no question of optional. I may do it, I may not do it. No, you must. Otherwise, the progress will be checked. Krishna will not leave you, just like the Ajahn. The progress was checked, but because he did not do it willfully, therefore Krishna was giving him opportunity as soon as possible, again capture him. Because he did not do anything willfully. First of all, this is the condition. Circumstance. Therefore Krishna was very kind. He gave him the son. Call him. You have affection for your son? All right, chant Narayana by calling your son. This opportunity was given. So, for his sinful activities, he saw fearful features of these order carriers of Jamadutta. That is going on. If one is not offender, then he has no chance even to see the Jamadutta. But because willfully or non-willfully he was engaged in sinful activities, associating the prostitute, and for maintaining the prostitute he was planning so many sinful activities, cheat and take others' money and enjoy. For that reason he had to see. And if he remains pure, he hasn't got to see. This is the difference. So, regular resultant action of sinful life, one has to. Just like Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yudhishthira Maharaj was advised by Krishna that you go to Dronacharya and tell him the lies. What is that? They would tell him that your son Aswathama is dead. Because Dronacharya had some benediction that unless he is shocked by the death of his son, he will never die. So Krishna had to take this diplomatic, because it is politics. So Krishna, because Dronacharya will not believe anyone, he knew that Maharaj Yudhishthira is a most pious man, he never tells lies. So Maharaj Yudhishthira goes and says that your son is dead, then he will believe. Otherwise Krishna could have gone personally, but he knows that people do not believe him. He's very tricky. Therefore, no tricky man can excel him. A man may be very tricky, very intelligent, but he will not be able to excel Krishna. He is more tricky. Just like in his childhood, Krishna was naughty, the mother wanted to bind him. So Krishna also became tricky. Mother, first of all, brought some rope and bound, and when it was to be knotted, it was short. And then again she joined another rope. In this way, whatever rope store she had, she brought one after another, and at last when knotting, it is two, what is called? A short. So, Krishna thought, Mother, nobody can bind me, and because I have accepted to become your child, you are trying to bind me? All right, you bring your all ropes. You'll never be able to bind me. This is Krishna. But Mother Jasoda is the greatest devotee. So when Krishna saw that my mother is now exhausted, perspiring, all right, you can bind. This is, you have seen in Krishna. So, je jathamang prapaddante, tang sathaiva bhajamba. If you want to play tricks with Krishna, Krishna is a greater trick. You'll never be able. That is our mistake. That we think that I am so intelligent, I can do something without the knowledge of Krishna. That is our foolishness. Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishta. I am sitting in everyone's heart. How you can cheat him? It is not possible. Don't try to cheat Krishna. Don't try to cheat Guru, don't try to cheat Krishna. Then your progress is sure. Guru Krishna kripaya paya bhakti lata bij. You are singing daily. Sri Guru Charana. What is that? Sri Guru? No, that Guru Mukha Padma. Chittite Koriya. Don't try to cheat Guru. Then progress will be checked. Acharjang man vijaniyat, navamaneta karichi, namarta buddhya asuyeta, sarvadeva maya guru. Acharjang man vijan, Krishna says, Acharya means I am. Navamaneta karichi, do not try to neglect. Namarta buddhya asuyeta. Do not consider Acharya, spiritual master, as ordinary human being and become envious. These things are words. Acharya man vijanya, navamanneta kar. Namarta buddhya asiyata. Familiarity breeds contempt. That is not good. Similarly, because by the mercy of Acharya, by the mercy of Guru, you will get Krishna. You sing that. Krishna Prapti Jaha Haite. What is that? Yeah. Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Haite. What is that language? No, what is that Bengali language? Cannot you are singing daily? Avidya vinasa jate Krishna prapti hoya. So these are the things. Avidya vinasa jate. Avidya means ignorance. We are full ignorance. So, Guru's duty is to open the eyes, and by opening your eyes, he will give you Krishna. So, this is the process, so you should be very much careful not to cheat Krishna, not to cheat Guru, become very sincere and follow. Then it is guaranteed. Guru Krishna kripaya paya bhakti lata bij. Two things required. You cannot jump over Krishna neglecting Guru. Then it is finished. If you want to jump over Krishna without favor of the Guru, Krishna is not so easy. So, these things should be very carefully observed. No offense, sincerely follow. Then Krishna will protect and your progress in Krishna consciousness to go back to home, back to Godhead, will be assured, ensured. So this man circumstantially fell down, so Krishna is saving him. Krishna is saving him and he will be saved, we shall see in the following passage. Thank you very much.